Okay. Hi. 3, 2, and hello, everyone, and welcome to another Improv Night with Stevie and Shoseki. Maybe that's the
Get
worst
out
one
of
I've done. Say
here.
hi, Shoseki.
Hey.
Oh, God. Oh, slam dunk. He's broken my
Was that
ribs.
easy?
That felt like a wrestling move. Oh, God.
Yeah. All right.
You can grapple me if you want. You look like you were reaching for it.
That's right.
Okay, you're gonna save that for later. But anyway, what game would you? That every single thing I say sounds so much worse after it comes out of my mouth. Anyway, what game would you like to start us off with, good old buddy, old
God, it's been
pal?
such a long time. What about the career game? That's a good one.
Fuck it, sure. All right, so, do you want to explain the career game, or should I?
All right. People probably know how to play already, but the center of the stage here is where we're going to get one person to come up from the audience, and they're going to have a job that we're going to make up on the spot. We're going to ask the audience to help us, and then Stevie and I are going to ask you some questions. So if you'd like to play, come on up.
Yeah, you just
Step
gotta
right up.
make up whatever the job is. So
Step
just hop
right
up
up.
on
Step right
stage.
up.
Don't even gotta raise your hand. You could just sprint. You can rush the stage right now. Any one of you.
You're very
I see you
slowly making
tiptoeing
your
in.
way. Very slowly. Oh,
She's actually moving as fast as she can. She
there you go.
reduced her maximum movement and accessibility
I am
setting.
very hungover.
Oh, you are.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie.
Okay.
Well, you know what
You
I
know, I didn't make
prescribe?
it to the show last night because I was out. I was out.
Oh my
It's
God.
it's Halloween time, and there's all these spoopy little bars and
Ah,
pop-ups that come up, and you only have like a week or so to go check it out when they come up.
ah,
And this one popped up. We went to one that was in the underground in a ghost ship with like lightning and thunder. Yeah.
cool.
You know,
Anyway,
I am curious about that though, because look, I'm wondering, everybody in the room, what is a job that you might find from, like, I don't know, a back alley behind a Halloween themed bar?
Shizeski's house or head waxer.
It's just you think Shiseki's getting his head waxed behind a bar of all places?
you
Yeah,
think
at
I'd charge
Halloween.
him for that?
More of a hobby.
So
Come here,
if,
baby. Let me wax that head for you.
now now what's the most alarming thing you've ever found reflected in his head when you did it? I guess this is where we're going now.
Well, in all honesty, there was one day, remember we were down at the park and I was doing the waxing among, the ducks. They were quacking about and he was giggling because that one duck was sniffing the other duck's butt. But anyway, I digress. When I looked into his head, there was a reflection and I couldn't tell exactly what it was. It was this definite shape though. And then I looked up to see, and there was an alien spaceship. And I saw it on his head, right? And if you look closely, I think it even kind of burned a little like
Oh,
indent into his head, just that reflection. It was just so bright.
You told me that
I
was a
remember,
birthmark.
I say things. I
are you,
do.
you
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 bring me
say
up here and I
plenty of
say
things.
things. He takes me out
Yeah.
to the park and I say things.
Are you
That's what I
referring to
do.
the soft spot on Shiseki's head? Because I don't think it exists anymore.
It's not soft, actually. If
Oh,
you
okay.
rub right here, you'll notice it's kind of it's like an
Ah,
indentation
ah,
where they scalded his head
ah,
with
ah.
the shape of a spaceship. And it's what's great about this UFO is it
It's a
looks
gnarly
just like a
tattoo, not gonna lie.
UFO. Yeah.
It's
Fun
yeah.
fact: Britney Spears used to stub out a cigarette just in this little.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. She was
So
she was really, really, yeah. No, you shouldn't know about me and Brittany.
okay, we can keep that one under wraps. But I I,
Yeah.
I am
But I did
curious
wax her head once or twice.
who
Remember when she
what was
shaved it?
yeah. Oh yeah, no, she did shave her head. I just finished
Yeah.
And
reading
that
her
wasn't the first
autobiography.
time. She did it
Yeah,
Yeah.
again
she did it
by
Yeah, she left
again.
mistake.
me out.
She wrote a whole
She
song
left me
about it.
Are
Oops,
are
I
she
we?
did
didn't
it
even
again.
mention me.
I was not keeping track of that.
Sorry, go on.
No. You're being toxic right now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh God, this
Oh,
whole thing's just like a fucking
wax.
circus.
Come on, come on, Sonny. Wax me, baby, one more
Oh,
time.
I'll wax you, baby, one more time. All right. Yeah, I
Now,
will.
who is the most influential and powerful person whose head you've waxed.
Oh, influential and powerful. Gosh, I have to say probably okay, I'm reading the room for ages. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. Will you know who Daddy Warbucks probably, yeah.
Daddy
Daddy
Warbucks.
Warbucks. Yeah.
I I know the
It sounds like a
name
wrestler name.
only. I
He
it,
adopted
it
he
it's
adopted Little
probably is
Orphan
wrestler name.
Annie. He adopted Little
Oh,
Orphan
oh
Annie.
my God! Was he
I
played
don't
not by
know
Ken
Panani.
Page?
Is that
What's his
also a
fucking
wrestler?
name?
Ben King.
Ben King.
Ben King. Oh,
Kingsley. Ben
Ben
Kingsley.
Kingsley
Sorry.
played that guy. I thought I
I
would have
do believe
remembered that.
so.
no,
I
Ben
do believe
Kingsley
so. And
played
he
little
has
Annie.
he
Okay. So so
have you
what other
seen the
cast
Ben
member?
Kingsley noggin?
The
That
Ben
is a
Kingsley noggin?
noggin.
Of course, I've
That
seen
is
the
a
Ben Kingsley noggin.
yeah, you should see the reflections in that thing. Let me tell you.
I am curious though, how many cast members from Iron Man 3 have you waxed the head of?
Iron Man 3. Iron Man
Yes.
3. Well, I will tell you that I would really love to wax me some Iron Man. I'm going to tell you. They let me wax the the costume that Iron Man wears, you know? Good old oh,
Hmm.
Alexa, stop. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to mute. Sorry, guys.
You just shut down the entire
It's so
Eastern Seaboard.
it's so it's so interesting. Yes, I had to turn off
I,
all of my waxing
is
stuff.
it
I realized I
true?
left them all on. They were melting,
Is
all
it
that
true? I
wax.
heard that Robert Downey Jr. wears a wig, and that you had to wax him before every scene, and then they had to like carefully reattach the
Hmm.
hair. Is that true?
Yes, it was completely a wig, and I was waxing him. Yes,
Wow.
I
that's what
mean, they wanted to
that's.
stop
Uh,
doing that. They wanted to stop putting the money into the cast him as Doctor Doom. I think that was kind of the end goal of it.
Yeah. What's the deal with
Yeah.
that? Is he? Yeah. And what about Patrick Stewart? Did you have to wax his head in
Have you waxed
the
Patrick?
multiverse of madness?
Sir Patrick Stewart, you
Sir
mean
Yeah.
Sir
Patrick
Patrick?
Stewart.
Sir
Yeah.
Patrick
Not to
Stewart.
confuse with the other
I'll
Patrick
tell
Stewart.
you what,
Was that your
he's
first when you were a young
interesting.
gal?
He, he it was very interesting because you would think he was knighting me the way that he liked to be in position when I waxed him. I would have to stand up
Machine.
very straight and tall with my chest out, and then he would kneel in front of me. He
Yeah.
really liked it down there, and I would just wax and wax and
Did you like
wax.
wax on and then wax off? Is that how it worked?
I didn't do any waxing off. Everybody thinks that the waxing off is happening, but Robert Downey Jr. was wearing a wig, and I took the wig off, and it was wax on only, no wax off. I swear.
That's okay.
So how much
I'm
scalp
very.
have you taken with you as a souvenir on your trips? Because
Oh
I'm
my gosh, my
assuming that like
favorite scalp is
you've had
Keanu's.
dangerous people when you get.
I
Yeah.
got some
Wait,
Keanu scalp. Mm.
you've
He
waxed
was. He was.
Keanu's scalp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is he
When you
He's not a
bald?
waxed
wig. No, he's not. No, he's not.
when you waxed his head, did he say you move like they do?
Um.
How many
No,
waxers has he had?
I didn't. It was. He has other parts of his body that he likes to have waxed. So it wasn't his hair. His hair was fine.
Ah,
But he likes to
His
stay
butt
smooth.
cheeks
And you,
before you start.
the the inside of his lower intestine.
no, no, no. So I would keep him nice and smooth. And sometimes we would place, this is really interesting. So Keanu liked his waxing really thick, some thick wax, right? And so I would put a wick in it and then, right? And
Okay,
then,
that's creepy.
Okay. So-
yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'd call him John and we'd light the wick.
I see. Ooh,
and he
I
might
got a
have,
question.
he'd have a finite amount of time to be in that room before he's got
I,
to dug his head in some water.
were
Yeah.
you
Oh, you have,
involved with the production of the Austin Powers films? Did you wax Doctor Evil's head?
hmm.
Or does he have
So
some
the
excellent
I can't
thighs? Did you
I
wax
can't bring
those?
my pinky up. No, I did wax his cat. Yeah,
You waxed
Dr.
his
Evil's
cat.
hair. I waxed his cat. Yes, he had a
Damn.
hairless
How,
cat for
how
a
many
bit.
calls have you
Yeah.
gotten from PETA?
The cat loves it. No, I'm very gentle with my waxing. Oh,
Oh,
PETA has
That
me in
was a
there
lovely wax
waxing
cat.
elephant ass all the time. Don't even get me started with them, how much they like me to wax their animals. I am in there waxing left and waxing right, just waxing. They have hippopotamus. They have okay, they have this
Have you waxed
adorable
Mudang?
I don't know what that is, but I
Oh, it's a little
probably
baby
would.
hippo. See?
Oh, you know what? I haven't gotten a baby hippo. I haven't gotten a baby.
Oh,
They're all just ginormous hippos, and they love it. You would never think that they would really love that feeling, but I mean, you're familiar. It feels nice to have someone just rubbing you with some nice, warm,
it does.
gelatinous goo, right?
yeah,
That
yeah.
makes your skin soft. I mean, who
That
wouldn't love
goatee
that?
is the only bit of hair left on Shiseki's body. He is oiled up inside that.
When we get when I get wax in it, he lets me comb it out with this little tiny comb. It's so cute. It's just like
Oh.
Oh,
little tiny, yeah.
And then we make the goatee a little bit pointy, and that helps when I do my cosplay as was it
Mhm.
called Ming the Merciless or
Ming the Merciless, yes,
yeah,
because Flash Gordon, right?
yeah.
Gotta you, yeah. He, you can't wax that guy. He doesn't stand still. He's too fast.
I like to think
Flash Gordon.
that Shiseki has just the tiniest patch of Burt Reynolds' chest hair. So what is your going rate for waxing somebody?
So usually they let me wax them for, like donation, but as a businesswoman, like I do need to pay for my supplies and my travel and whatnot. So, I ask for
In your
at
time.
least a $60 upfront non-refundable, and then anything additional beyond that product wise, we determine after the contract sign
So do you have like
or
any
as
kind
the
of flat
contract is
rate to
signed.
begin with? Like I
$60. I mean, $60
sixty
is the
dollars.
minimum. That's the minimum, and that's just for the good old noggin rub. I'm not gonna shave you. I'm not gonna comb you. You don't get special treats like Joseki here. He takes good care of me. This one. You take good care of me. I take good care of you. That's how it works
All she
in the
asks in
waxing
payment is that
industry.
she keeps the hair. I don't know what she does with it.
That's
NDAs are made for a reason, sir.
Oh shit.
My gosh. Anyway, but I am here, and
Can you
I am available if you need anything waxed. Just about
can I ask a
anything.
question? Can you order waxes for other people? Like maybe you have a work
like
A
a
gift
colleague or
prank
wax.
somebody, and you're like
waxing. Is
that
it
that
Oh, you.
like
motherfucker
a
needs
scammy?
needs to be hairless right now, and you're like, I know just the
Mhm.
person,
You
Mm.
ah!
and then you just turn up at their door, and you're like, hey, I'm here for waxing.
You know what? I do get some wax gifts, gift certificates or wax certificates, whatever, to give out and to go do the waxing. But I do always obtain consent from the waxy. I don't wax anybody without their consent.
It's already been
Right.
paid for, darling.
N- not even it's like a stag party, and they just like turn up on the wedding day, and it's like
wait, wait,
it's been
wait.
waxed.
If you show up, wait, hold on. If someone like orders in bulk like a Costco and you show up to like a fried house, everybody's just got their heads lined up. you just you just wax in a row. Just go on like it's
I do. And you
Yeah,
know
just
what? I do. When I can do some bulk waxing, it really, really helps out my taxidermy office. I'm just saying.
bulk waxing is my favorite Jeff Bridges movie. But now,
hey,
if anybody would like to order a full head waxing from Zarnia, then go to that side of the audience. If you would not like to, if you want to keep your whole full head of hair, go to that side of the audience. And if you're undecided for some reason, you go in about this region. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I really love that people who've never seen this show before think that I just lunged at a random dude to wax his head. And then oh well, yeah. I'm not a trained professional like her. But yeah,
No,
anyway, so it looks
no.
like you got at least a couple buyers. And
Yep.
and one of them actually has hair. Yeah, so if you so thank you so much, Zarnia, for coming up. It's been excellent having you.
yeah, thank you for taking care of my hair
Yeah.
or less needs.
I like to think you just like peel away a couple pieces of rubber and it just kind of just go whoomph on your head.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually just a cap. Underneath, I've got like a huge full head of hair, A
Yeah, you look
giant-
like Bram Stoker's Dracula underneath that bald cap. It's a character you put on.
of all the characters, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Jesus.
He's got like a
It could be
really
like Brad
like
Pitt or who's the dude that plays Ant-Man who always looks young?
Paul Rudd.
Uh,
do, you,
Paul
do
Rudd.
you want
Yeah. No,
what? Do you want
Bram
Justin
Stoker's
Timberlake frosted
Dracula.
tips? You want Brad
Jesus.
Pitt's Dracula? I think he might have done. Wait, hold on. Who was the one who did Interview with a Vampire?
Brad
And,
Pitt and
Brad Pitt, yeah.
Okay, so it was undecided between
Tom
him and
Cruise?
Tom Cruise for that. Yeah. Anyway, it turns out it was
An
both.
actual
but-
why didn't you just say you take off your hair and it's underneath the bald cap is just another bald head, and then you actually look like Nosferatu.
Oh God, I do need
Well, the
to see you with frosted tips now.
The difference is that the bald cap is completely smooth, whereas when you take the bald cap off, what you actually have is this slightly disturbing tufts. Like it's bald mostly, but there's like bits of hair.
Like you know
it's
those George Costanza bits at the side, like Mr. Burns. You instead have those right at the base of the neck. Yeah,
yeah, and sideburns.
And- yeah. It's like it's cushions for headphones. Yeah, and they're burned. They burn. But yeah. So for the next, do we want to do another round of that or the next game?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
So now, does anybody else want to pretend that they have a job that they do not actually have? Anybody can just rush on stage. Any one person.
Oh,
Whoa. What?
you lost Steve.
Was that me or was that the whole room?
Oh no, that was Steve.
That was
Okay.
Are you
okay.
megaphone
I think
still?
we're
Let's
back.
just check. Yeah.
Oh,
you're megaphone
right.
now.
I am in
Okay.
fact. So for the next game, let's play a bit of instead. Oh wait, did you want to try?
Yeah, yeah. What were you guys talking about? What are we acting? What are we doing?
So
Oh, we're
you are
pretending
going
we've got
to
a job, and then the audience tells us what the job is.
exactly.
Oh, so
so
I'm on
you
the
don't.
job.
made
I'm
up
on the
job.
job. All right.
Yeah,
all
you
right,
do
all
not
right.
know what it is yet. They're gonna tell you, and you're gonna make up the details about it as we ask you questions. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, yeah. Sounds great. Sounds great.
Wonderful. So, what the hell is this guy's job? Anybody? Just shout
Paints
something out.
penguins.
Pants penguins? He pants is that what you
Paints.
said?
Paints them.
He paints
them the
penguins.
color
I
of
like that
art.
much better.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
this is a much more manageable situation now. So now, so why specifically penguins, Corpy?
Say what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I paint penguins. I paint penguins.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know the right color for their skin tone and everything. Like every penguin has a different skin tone. So yeah.
Oh,
And
are
do
there
you,
different
and
color
you paint
penguins?
them like when they're like penguinlets? I don't know what the baby penguins called.
Penglets?
Penguin penglets?
Penglings.
Penglets?
Penguins.
Someone want to
Yeah,
Google that
yeah.
real quick?
Did you say penglets?
Penglets.
Pinglets. Pinglets. Yes.
I stole the penglet from the from the ancient tomb. No, but I we're wondering like, so do you paint tiny penguins, big penguins? What kind of variations of color here?
Man, all penguins are created equal. And so, like, I have a passion for penguins and I paint them all equally bigger, small. And yeah, I have to adjust my color palette for the sizes every now and then. And sometimes there are some hard to get to areas that I really don't want to like stick my hands into, but it's okay. You know, it's part of the passion, it's part of the job.
All right. I I
Wait,
so I oh yeah, please.
let's just elaborate. Like, which part of the penguin? Like,
There
what
are
are we
parts.
talking
See,
about?
penguins, they have parts. They have these hidden little parts, compartments that humans don't know about. You know, little
Oh,
blowhole here or a little, I don't know, like pouch
wait,
there,
there
and you
might
kind of
be a
don't know what's in
blowhole.
there.
Some of them do and some of them don't.
It's they all have them, but they're kind of hidden sometimes, and like sometimes you have to kind of dig for it, and that's the dirty part of the job is sticking your
Oh
hands
God, do you
down
wear
there.
gloves
And
at least?
yes, yes, I wear gloves, but you
Okay.
still feel it. You still feel it. It's the texture of it, the
Can
texture.
you
Yeah.
can you point in the general direction of Z-Man where the blowhole is on a penguin?
It's right there. It's like a
I
disc
see.
motion. You have to like arch
Okay.
your arm and get up underneath there, and yeah.
But that's
Why is
a
that the
blowhole is
optimal
like where they
location for an
breathe,
elevator?
right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, oh, oh yeah, they would be on top, wouldn't it?
yeah, like a whale. The whale is like the back of the head. It's just like, are
Yeah,
you
that makes a
sure
lot of
that's a
sense.
blowhole? Like that's you might have found
Maybe
something else.
Are you
maybe that's the
okay?
wrong maybe that's the wrong hole, man.
I
Yeah.
well, because I
Maybe
remember last time I caught Shiseki trying to strangle a penguin, it didn't work very well because he was only covering the mouth and nose. You see, I was trying to stop
I
it, but
didn't
it took
ta-
quite a
I
while for
didn't
the.
take care of the
the
blowhole. That's what it was.
yeah, you
I
didn't take
yeah.
care
always
of the
forget the
blowhole.
blowhole.
They keep
Yes,
blowing
yes.
out of it, getting oxygen in. He needs to stop the penguins. They're overpopulating his town. He's played by Jim Carrey. But I I need to know that in terms of color palette, back to that. So like I'm
Yes.
not a penguin expert. I would
Mm,
assume that there's just kind of black and there's white and there's a little bit of yellow at the bottom, like for the feetsies.
yeah.
Is there more
Yes.
variation? Is it like bears, for instance, or like a cat?
That's the thing. The penguin is a black and white canvas, and it's up to me to paint them. And because they're all equal in like as far as their color, I'm able to kind of do unique things with each of them because it's the same palette every time, just black and
Oh,
Ah.
white and a blowhole. But
just you, them, and the blowhole.
yeah, yeah, and no. I think that's not the blowhole. But anyway, what I used to think was
Do
the
you have one
blowhole.
in your play space in front of you right now? Are we having a kind of half-assed demonstration?
Yeah. You want a demonstration of what? Of how I paint them?
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about how how many times you're going for a very specific location on this one party. Did it sign a waiver?
The Penguins don't sign a waiver, but they have, a lot of people who were down for penguin rights, and they talk to me about things, as far as like not throwing the penguin, like,
Hmm.
not hurting the penguin or hitting the penguin any type of way. So I treat them gently, and and yeah, and they don't have any restrictions as far as how I can paint them, as long as it's copyright protected. As long as it's,
So
I'm not breaking copyrights.
you're actually in partnership with animal rights groups, is what you're saying. You're like part of the preservation team.
No, I'm not part of the preservation, but I
Oh,
collaborate with them because I
okay.
have so much respect for these penguins. I pay attention to the preservation people and what they tell me that I can and can't do. But yeah, we're gonna have to
This is
talk about the
actually
the
really cute.
blowhole.
Okay,
Right?
aside from the
Yeah,
blowhole, this
yeah.
is actually a really cute line of work. I, so, so
So
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you have like a Patreon? Are you taking requests for like penguin decals and like different designs?
At the moment, I'm not, but that's a great idea. I would be willing to accept requests from my fans and those who are interested in penguin painting to show me more of their creations and what they would like to see on the penguins. And we can have a festival of a sort, like a fan festival, like a penguin con, and I can paint the penguins to the fans' liking, and we can have just a great time doing that.
So now I okay, actually related to that. On the down low, Lunar, you could turn off the stream for a second. On the down low, I have to
Mm,
ask.
yes,
So
yes, yes.
now, if you had like, so if since penguins tend to, correct me if I'm wrong, penguins tend to look quite alike. They're black and white, and so
Mhm,
if like you paint one commissioned for someone whose penguin they love so dearly, and then the
mhm,
next person has a penguin, do you
mhm.
ever just kind of like copy all your hard work from one to the next one and see if the owner notices that there's like, I don't know, a mole absent, or maybe that they have a blowhole and the other one doesn't?
I try to make sure that every painting is unique. Therefore, if you if
Okay.
you if you let me paint your penguin, you have a unique drawing, a unique painting on it. It's all yours to keep, and nobody else can have it. And I
So you
keep
never
that
just
through memory.
so you never just like paint on a penguin and then get another penguin and then like smush them together and then rub their bellies together. And then when you
Oh,
pull them apart, this one's also got that same design. You're like half your
I,
penguin
work.
you meant paint
stamping.
on the penguin. I thought you meant take the canvas and roll the penguin across it like a paintball.
No, you paint
These
directly
are
onto
all
the
good
penguin.
ideas. These
These,
are all great
Yeah.
these
ideas.
are
You know,
all ideas. All ideas are equal.
yes,
Or
I
also, there are
yes.
some other techniques. So, do you ever like get a little thing of water, and then you put like these oil paints across the top, right? And you just, and then you take the penguin and just like slowly roll it through the oil, and then they get the design on their belly because
Yes, yes, it's
that's a
called the
technique.
are you
penguin
dousing
burrito
penguins with
technique.
oil?
Yes, and you roll them up. It's called the penguin burrito technique. You lay out your canvas and you spread your paint on it like an enchilada or a
Are they
burrito,
okay?
and you throw the penguin in and you roll him up.
Add some
Yeah,
Do
it's
they
called the
cheese,
like
add
penguin
it?
some
burrito
beans.
technique. Yes.
Do they recover?
No, you take the cover off of them and it leaves the paint there. But because we roll them up like that, yeah, it's a penguin fajita or the
Okay.
penguin. It depends on whether you're from Japan or United States
Penguin
or the
chilado.
burrito. Yeah,
Penguin
penguin
enchilada.
enchilada or the penguin burrito. Yes.
Now, I I know it's a touchy subject, but how do you
Mhm.
feel about AI generated penguins?
You know, I just don't understand. Like, I do my job and I love my job, and I don't understand how a machine can understand penguins more than me. I mean, we're on this planet. We walk around on two legs. Penguins walk around on two legs. We can swim and they can swim. And a
They
machine
get
is
eaten
just a
by killer
bunch of
whales. We
parts.
get eaten by killer whales.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
penguins
It's
get eaten
all
by? I guess I'm
equal.
not surprised by that. Yeah, that actually makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, if they, because I just thought maybe they fucked with humans. But yeah, I mean, you're a man after my own heart. I gotta say this, except for the blowhole, like we kind of don't meet there. But I mean, you do you, boo. But
Yeah, we gotta
now
work on that. We got
I
a
have to.
technique
You're
there.
very passionate about the blowhole. There's two. You just pointed to a second one. That's like on the other end. Do they
Yeah,
have like
yeah,
a
cause it.
circulation
I'm
going?
gonna have to.
Well, one's where
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna have
food
to.
goes in.
I'm gonna talk to some people and see just which one is the right. Cause I don't want to
Oh
make
shit.
sure. I want
Hold
to make
on.
sure I'm in the right
Did
hole.
he lose connection or did I?
Nope, nope. He's still here.
I'm
Oh,
still here.
okay. I think. How much of what I just said did you hear?
Everything. You have
Oh,
nothing's changed. You're here. Yeah,
oh, okay.
he's
Because
here.
like everybody was frozen for me for a second. Anyway, so now, how much to paint one penguin?
How much to paint one penguin? We have a low price since I'm on this show, and you guys are giving me free
Ooh,
advertisement here. Low price for $850.99.
Jesus. Okay, yes, sure.
Oh,
So if you have 850 yen lying around and you want to
yen.
get,
Oh, that's
if you
super cheap
want to,
then.
if
Let's
you
go
want to
pounds.
get your penguin painted, if you got a penguin nearby, Mr. Popper, then you can go to that side of the audience if you want to, and if you don't want to, if you don't feel like it, go to that side of the audience. If you, wow, you are. I did not realize, Divine, you would be that passionate about not getting your penguin painted. You are livid
So
about it.
penguins au naturel, Steve.
She wants them photographed only. But we do have, I mean, we have someone who's getting a waxed head and a painted penguin to go in one home package. Absolutely. So,
Mhm.
Corpy,
Throw that in
thank you
for
very much
free.
for coming up. It was so wonderful having you. It seems you have exactly one buyer. I'm not sure why they're so passionate about not doing it. But,
I know. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the opportunity and save the penguins.
thank
Save the
you.
penguins.
Thank you for coming up and genuinely save the
An,
penguins. Yeah.
an idea for next time. Ready?
Yeah. Sure.
Someone that crosses someone's fingers whenever they're like, crossing for good luck.
Okay. Well, would you like to step right up?
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
coming
no.
up.
I said
Are
that's
you
for next time.
bluffing?
Yeah,
No,
coming
no,
up.
no.
Are you
I was
bluffing?
saying,
Next up
I
on
was
the
saying
stage,
that's for next time.
Divine.
That's for next time.
Divine.
Divine!
No, no,
Divine.
no, no.
All right, all right.
Divine.
Well, I'll give her a break
Keep
this
saying it.
time. All right, so for the next game, how about we play a little bit of fortunately, unfortunately, just to grease things up. So How we play that is we get a bunch of you guys up here in a little semicircle arrangement going on, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell a story together. And yeah, you could, if you're ready, you could just come up. Absolutely, you can hop up.
Just
But
come
yeah,
up on
so
stage. Divine!
any number of you who want to give this a
Divine!
shot at any
Alright, I'll
point,
do it.
all right, there you go.
Come
And
on.
oh, your actual name is Deadpool. Okay, so we got
Yep,
Deadpool
it
here
is.
as well. You're gonna completely blend in against the scenery. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
try.
Got
Um,
coordinated color coding. Look.
yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
beautiful. So now, how this works is we're gonna be telling a story together, and so we're going to say the start to it, and then we take turns in this semicircle saying, fortunately, this happened. Unfortunately, this happened. Good things, then bad things, then good things, then bad things. You get it. So,
Got it.
Shiseki, do you want to give it a start?
Okay, I was getting my penguin painted
Oh God.
when
Fortunately, Kate Winslet was like the perfect candidate to just hold the penguin in the perfect propped up trophy position, the glamour shot for said penguin.
But
Unfortunately, she.
oh
Oh,
oh
sorry,
oh your
sorry.
turn.
No,
I'm
no, yeah,
sorry.
it's
Go
fair.
ahead. Go ahead.
no,
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 no.
Yeah, yeah, we'll get to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Unfortunately, she held it up and it shit in her face. Yeah.
Oh,
But fortunately, she was able to uh, paint the penguin in the canvas and make it very, very sexy.
But unfortunately, at the end of the movie, the penguin died.
oh.
fortunately, the penguin had already spawned thousands of micro penguins.
Unfortunately,
Mm.
those thousands and thousands of micro penguins, they started a they came together to start a little MMO in the early 2000s, and it had a lot of swear words in it, and it was also made for children, and eventually had like a community made counterpart that had marijuana references in it. Yeah, they had computers apparently.
Fortunately, um,
Are you okay?
there was a lot of I don't know, wonderful people in the movie that helped the penguins with their technology. I don't know.
Is
You
it?
know,
Am I unfortunately or fortunately?
Yeah,
You are
unfortunately.
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 But unfortunately, they had a big, huge ass penguin that came all over to the city of where the penguins were and just stomped around, smashing all of them to obliteration.
But fortunately, the penguins formed a resistance and they fought back with their ice flappers and their ice technology, and they were able to seize the kingdom once again.
Unfortunately, as the giant evil penguin was defeated, he like flopped over in a final death fall and just like squashed 75% of them.
Uh, Fortunately, the remaining 25% knew movie makeup very well and could make him look like Danny DeVito. And you know, he just had a lot of fun with getting back into character, eating the head off a fish.
Unfortunately, um, all the penguins that were still alive were shitting everywhere and all over the actress, and she just was like covered in it. Yeah,
Poopy
that's
penguin.
it.
Fortunately, the strike was over and they were all to be able to make the movie pass with flying colors.
But unfortunately, they were not able to recover the head of the fish that Danny DeVito ate off, and they weren't able to put it in the Smithsonian Museum.
Fortunately, the reason they couldn't retrieve the head was because somebody buried it and from where it was buried, a mighty fish tree grew.
Mm.
Unfortunately, fish don't grow on trees.
Fortunately, we are in a fairy tale world, and the fish started to grow on the trees.
Unfortunately,
Spontaneously.
we have a tree. We have a tree. We have a fish
We have a tree.
that lives here named Dead.
Oh God!
You good?
Yes, but unfortunately, the seeds from the tree that fell from the fish heads spawned more Danny DeVitos.
Oh
Oh,
God!
the tree is
Fortunately,
Danny DeVito's.
part of the life cycle of a Danny DeVito is that when after they've all been spawned, they all must fight to the death because there can only be one Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, the one remaining Danny DeVito happened to have a fish head, so he wasn't really recognizable as Danny DeVito. It was a little disappointing. It was just like because he had the head of a fish, and so it really could have been anybody with that stature. But like he still sounded like the Trash Man.
Mm.
Fortunately, they all knew that he was Danny DeVito, anyways, so it was all good, and the movie was amazing.
Unfortunately, there was a confrontation of a certain viral video that had Danny DeVito, DeVito,
Danny DeVito.
the video, that came out
Danny the
weird.
Love
Like,
it.
DVD.
the video.
Danny the Blu-ray.
I can't.
Danny the radio.
Yeah, the video. I can't go now. You got it. You
Danny
got
the
it. You
Twitter.
got it.
Yeah, you got it. You got this. Yeah.
But
I got this.
fortunately,
Okay. Well. There was a
fortunately,
confrontational video of him going viral with him just dancing naked.
but fortunately, Warner Brothers was still wanted to extend his contract to work on the new Batman, and they kind of, said it was okay for him to be naked because it represented the true penguin.
Unfortunately, Danny DeVito killed Danny the radio star.
Fortunately, in came Danny to podcast, and thank you so much to Divine, to Deadpool, and to Deadpool
Hooray!
86 specifically, and Corpy for coming up here. It was great having all three of you.
Thank you.
And you might very well be coming up for the next game, judging by the audience size remaining. Yeah, if you're up for it. So, for the
Oh
next game,
my
what'd you have
God.
in mind, Shiseki?
So I just trying to. Oh, megaphone, unmegaphone.
There we go.
Good question. No, we haven't played Bus Stop in ages, but I don't know if we have enough people who want to come up and play. We
Yeah,
have
we
to
could
get
give it a
all
shot.
those people back up, at least.
God, I don't know if I have their number. Calling all improvisers. Okay, well, that was like a 50-50 shot.
Okay, so yeah, if you would like to play again, just coming up on the stage. What we do is we ask if you're not performing right now, then we ask you to stand at the side
Get up here.
and wait for your turn.
Okay.
So just
Okay.
stand at the side of
Okay.
the side, just stand at the side of the
Get up
stage.
here. Come on.
I'm his lovely assistant, Nicomere's Kelbernet.
Come on, very nice.
Do you know that man, or
Yes,
are you
yes.
badgering a stranger?
The way this
Okay.
works is there's going to
I
be two
know
of us.
him.
There's going to be
Very,
two of us
very
on stage
nice
at any
is
time. Okay.
awesome.
And the front of the stage here now is a bus stop, and you're going to be having a conversation at the bus stop until you run out of things to say, or you get bored, and then you just say, "Oh, my bus is here. I hope," and then you say that the person who's going to take your place. So I hope, a malevolent penguin painter doesn't take my place, and then the next person who comes has to, be that character. If you don't know who it is, don't worry about it. But anyway,
Oh,
let's
me?
go.
Oh, the,
Well,
oh yeah.
slowly.
By the way, if at any point during this game you can join the lineup over there of people who can come up, once I
Andre,
get to the
Alright.
come up here.
Yeah.
Andre, right here. Andre, right here.
Let's let him come up at his
Come
pace.
on.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Uh,
on. He knows
Yeah,
he wants
just,
to come
just
up
stand
here.
at the side.
Uh,
That's fine.
my
Yeah.
joystick is
There you
drifting.
go.
Sorry.
I just got to megaphone you first.
Oh,
There you
your
go.
stick
Okay.
is drifting. Okay, gotcha.
No,
Okay.
my joystick.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stick.
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened today. Oh, I was trying to catch a strip bus and nothing would come. Oh, you don't know how hard it has been recently. I can't find my bus ticket anywhere. Like,
Just saying,
what
I
can we
thought
do?
I was the one into musical theater. You seem so flamboyant, unlike usual.
No, you don't understand. Just the other day, I went to buy a bus ticket and I realized I didn't have any money. And then when I went to get some money, I realized I don't have any money. So then I had to go busking, but then I realized I didn't make any money. So I ran out of breath eventually and I had to stop talking, but I couldn't, for some reason, I kept on talking. And I couldn't stop.
Do you want Chuck E. Cheese tokens? They might take them at the bus.
Thank God the bus is here. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, you won't understand. Okay, well, anyway, I hope I, I hope a freestyle dentist doesn't take my place.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God.
Yep.
I am your dentist.
I heard you have a talent for causing things pain. I am very afraid.
Oh, I love it.
I guess if you want to pry me open and send something in, hold on. If you want to pry me open and you want to take something out, then
Well,
be
just-
my guest.
All you have to do is just say, ah. Yeah. I've got it. I've got it.
Oh my God. Oh, that
How
was
do
the
you
frog in my
feel?
throat.
Oh, that's what's in my hand. I was wondering why it was squiggly.
Oh, I think I can finally talk again. Before I was just a soundboard. I have to tell everybody, especially because I think my buzz is here. I really hope that an anesthesiologist that is really bothered that you've stopped calling them doesn't come around here.
He was the first guy who put a dent in the dentist business.
Hey, I'm
Where
here
have
for
you
a
been?
free dental procedure.
Yes, we have a free dental procedure for anybody who shows up because I'm trying to promote that I am the dentist.
Okay, well, I've got something that's hanging in the back of my molars that just I can't. I think it might be popcorn kernels, but if you can get that out, that'd be
Oh.
great.
That can be horrendous. It can be horrendous. So all I
Okay,
need
I
you to
don't
do
know.
is
I
just,
mean, you gotta be real careful.
I will be gentle with you.
Oh wait, oh my God. Okay, okay. I didn't know you were like that. Okay,
No,
you know,
no,
just
I'm not like that.
okay, okay. All right. Well, I trust you.
Just relax, and just
Okay. Oh,
think of
okay.
something
Oh, do
happy.
I have to put my head back? Okay.
Yes, think of something
Let it
Okay.
happy,
happen.
Oh, okay.
and
Let
Let
me
it
do it.
happen.
think I've got it.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Oh.
Wait, no, that's my fucking front teeth. Okay.
Oh,
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 what the fuck, man?
I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm so
Shit.
sorry. It was
Now
so
my
big.
fucking bleeding.
I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh, hold on. Let
Now
me get some gauze.
I wish that my uh friend can come and
I
help
wish
me.
I have a wish.
I don't know. I'm fucking bleeding. I need to get out of here.
I guess if somebody's his fairy godparents or something, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm just
Hello,
gonna be
miss.
the.
Don't take.
So when I put that person to sleep the other day during your surgery, like you said that you were gonna call me back the night before. Like I don't understand why you did not call me. Like for real.
Red
Well,
flag,
you
red
know,
flag.
in order
And
to
the person
solve
doesn't
this,
show
I
up
think
at
that I
home.
need to call my secretary in to tell you about that
Ex-
information.
excuse me? No, what?
Yes, my
Excuse me.
secretary has all of my information. She keeps
Are
all
you
of
trying
my
to say that your bus is here? Like, for real?
no, I don't have a buzz. I just I bust mouths. I bust mouths like a
Oh my
table, like I
god.
clean mouths. I bust your
Oh.
mouth like I bust my
Oh,
table. You
well,
get it?
you talked about busting my mouth the other night, but you never
Oh
called me back.
no.
But you never called me back. So what is your deal?
Well,
Oh,
my
that's so bad.
utensils
Stop
weren't
it.
quite up to par at the time, and so I want to make sure that I could polish my knobs and make sure that they were right to to go into
Well,
your
I'm
mouth.
sorry, but my bus is here and you're not going to be polishing any knobs. I'm sorry. I hope that an impersonator of Britney
Uh,
Spears does not take my place.
uh, okay, my name is Andre. My mouth is unbustable.
Oh my Lanta!
I just came here because I have a toothache, something like that.
Well, let me take a
What
look.
is
Let me
going
take a look.
on?
Let's see. Let
Oh
me
no.
examine you. So
Uh,
does it hurt here? Does it hurt
oh
here?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Right there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab in that general area, and I will
Oh
pull it
no.
out.
No, that's
I
my
will tr-
mandibula. Don't stop it. Don't pull the general area out.
I would try no collateral, but I can make no promises. For
Uh,
war is an evil deed. Nobody wins during war. Everybody loses. So I have to go in
His
and
mouth
okay.
rip it.
is killing
Sorry
him.
about the collateral. Sorry about the
Yeah.
collateral.
Right?
But I would doubt.
Right?
I have
Uh,
gauze and
oh no, man.
anesthesia.
I don't think it's a good idea. Wait. I I don't know that it's a good idea to bust in town inside my mouth. You know.
I think busting your mouth is just great
Oh my
for you.
god,
Such
okay.
oral
No.
pleasure.
Okay. I may be
I
gone.
think
You know.
it
Mhm.
should
Well,
have been
let me.
explained real
I don't have enough money for
So,
this. I am poor. I live in a European country,
does
in
anybody
Eastern
need a
European
bus around
country.
here?
I'm very poor. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I will come back one day. One day I'll be there. I promise.
What
Oh
is
my
Does
goodness.
this
does
nonsense
a
about
bus
a
driver want to
bus?
join him at the bus stop? I
This is the
guess.
game we're playing.
Mr. Bus Driver, I need a ride. I need a ride to my office because
Oh
I have
my
to deal with the
god.
patient.
I
Is,
was
is
I
it
was going
okay?
to ask why you've been doing extractions at the bus stop, but some people are flexible like that. You've got your canisters of anesthesia that you carry everywhere you go. I respect
Yes,
that.
yes.
I'm just doing it
It's like a
raw.
lemonade stand. It's like a lemonade stand. Like I
Yeah,
can please people anywhere that I
you
go.
got a
It's
license.
mobile. Mobile's the new way.
Yeah, you can't just wait a
Can't
second. When
be
did you
very
learn to be a
sanitary.
dentist? And don't tell me YouTube.
YouTube. No, I don't deal with YouTube. I have a PhD in
Yeah.
pain in your mouth, but I smooth it out and
Did you say
massage it. It's
pain or
like
peeing?
S&M for your mouth. A little bit of pain, but a lot of pleasure.
Um, I don't know if
You
this
just
is
say
a
TikTok
dentistry
and
that I would
everything is
support.
gone.
Yeah.
Don't believe him. He won't call you back.
Oh, that might be for the pets.
Trust me.
It goes
Trust
blocked
me.
anyway.
They all come back to me because I make
Yeah.
them feel so good in their mouth. It's like melting your mouth, not in my chair.
You're saying you
He's
like
left a
the
cavity
innards
in
of
our hearts.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yes, yes, I want to feel the cavity in your heart and give you
Oh
love.
God.
Yes,
Okay.
I think
I
yes,
your
have to,
in
I
bus
have to
your
is
tap the
mouth.
here,
sign here and
dentist.
say,
Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's time for me to go. Thank you so much,
oh,
and open your mouth for me next time.
Okay. Well, thank you so much to Corpy, to Divine, to Deadpool
I tried
86,
to
and
pull it
to,
back.
uh, and to
I
Andre.
tried to pull it back on track, y'all. I tried.
Is
I'm
it wait?
sorry.
Sorry, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing this right. Is it Andre Radu?
Andre
Is it
Radu.
Andre Radu?
But
Yeah.
it's
So,
okay. I don't mind. I'm from
Oh
Eastern
my
Europe,
god,
so
Andre.
all right.
it's
Well,
Andre like Russian, and Radu it's
yeah,
Radu. It's Andrew
Okay,
Roy in English.
fantastic.
so you were
So
supposed to
thank you to
be
Andre Radu,
an astrologist
Divine,
that
Thank you.
Deadpool 86, and
called back.
Corpy for coming up. And thank you to everybody who came up on stage today, gave one laugh, gave one vote, or
Of course, Divine
anything.
is the best.
If you would like to come up, if you would like to come to Improv Night any other week, we do these every single Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hop between VR chat and banter. If you'd like any more details on anything, notifications, whatever, you can go to improvvr.co.uk. That is improv, then r.co.uk. Shiseki, do you have any final thoughts?
No, just don't forget to floss.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lunar, for being our cameraman for the night, streaming to Banter and our Twitch. Do what you can about climate change. Have a lovely time. Mwah!